What is going on, my BTD Battles players? I am FxT Impact, and welcome to Mobile King of the Hill. Now, before I get this video started, I'd like to thank him for having me on his channel. It is a huge honor, and I'm glad to commentate this game for you guys. But without further ado, let's get this video started. Kicking off this game, we have a bad series between Tom, or TJackoh, as his name states, and Gim, or Say No to Bloons. So it looks like they're both starting off with farms, which will most definitely provide an interesting game for us, because eco tends to get boring, and that's usually what I run, but it's not boring for the eco player, so mostly because you're the one getting rushed, and it's just hoping. The farmer is just like hoping whether or not he can kill the eco player. So it gets intense once the rush happens, but usually it just ends up being heavy farming and heavy eco going until then, which is kind of boring. So about Tom, he's been number one on the leaderboards for quite some time. I mean, the arena leaderboards, not KOTH leaderboards. That would be pretty insane, because Alex, but it takes a lot of time to get on number one, and honestly, I like to praise him, but then again, it's like the amount of time it takes is just insane. That's why I'm not going to try and do it for quite a while. I mean, the badges do look completely epic, but is it worth like 4 hours of your day for a badge? I don't know, that's up for you to decide. But right now, they're both just farming up pretty hard. Gim has a 2-0 farm. I usually like to get 3 1-0 farms and then start getting my 2-0 farms, because it just, I don't know, it suits me better. I like to just place them and then upgrade them. That's just how it works with most things. So not much is happening right now. They're both equal on lives. But I did want to talk about the BTD mastery thing. I've been grinding that out for quite a bit of time, and I'm not even sure if that's worth it, because you need to beat every track on, well, you need to beat every track, and then you need to get every medal for every beginner track, and there is 17 beginner tracks, so you're running each beginner track 3 times over. And wait a minute, we are seeing a small yellow rush. Yeah, it is small. Gim is getting ready to place his catapult, but that didn't seem to do anything. They're both relatively equal in farms too as of now. But anyway, back to the mastery thing. I'm not sure if the mastery is going to be extraordinarily difficult, or Gim might leak here. I think he will. Yeah, he leaked. These couple rounds are quite easy to leak on, round 9 through 11. But I'm not sure if, sorry, I'm not sure if it's going to be like super ultra difficult, or if it's just going to be like something where you can just like use the dart specialty building, which I've been doing to grind through all these games, just like spamming 2-3 darts and just getting through it. And Gim leaks some more, which is not the best for him, because if Tom knows what he's doing, he can defend late game, which I bet he does, because it's Tom. Why wouldn't you? But they're both equal on farms. Gim has a lot of darts placed down right now, and that's kind of intimidating. Like, if I was on Tom's side, I'd be scared to rush him. I mean, not with a lead rush, because lead rushes can very easily kill a single juggernaut. Oh, they both have quite a lot of darts just spammed down. They're scared of these round 13 rushes, huh? But right now they're both just farming. I'm almost certain we're gonna see a lead rush from one of these two, because I know Gim is just the kind of person to do it. He likes to play aggressive to an extent. I mean, if he knows how you play, then he'll try to play aggressive to how you play, if that makes any sense whatsoever. But he just saved up for money. He is sending the lead rush. He's gonna layer a ceramic under it. Yes, he will. He doesn't have a chipper, so that ceramic may cause problems. And he doesn't have a second juggernaut, so he could die. Is he? Nah, he looks fine. Yeah, he's fine. He just energied it with luck. I think you actually can survive that with a single Juggernaut, but he only has 303 Juggernaut, or not Juggernauts, darts, and we are seeing a small counter rush that's only 4 sets of leads, so Gim will be able to handle that with extraordinary ease, quite frankly. But Tom still only has like 303. That's probably why he struggled a little bit more with the Gim lead rush. And he's struggling with these naturals. Tom is going for a double rush, and Gim is placing chippers to help out with these zebras, breaking them all down into pinks, and it looks like he's gonna leak, but it doesn't look like he's gonna die. Yeah. He just leaked quite a bit of lives. Sadly, not lower than Tom. But right now, they're both still average in farms, which is quite interesting to me, because they've both been playing very aggressive. And, yeah, meh. But I really like how Tom has his farm set up. It's just like, it works with my OCD. And now he has one in the middle. He did get his farm a hell of a lot quicker than Gim. But Gim is, I think he hit that energy a little bit too early on the BFB, but he's sending the BFB so he could distract Tom to catch up, if I'm sure. Unless Tom starts harassing now, which he probably should be doing since he has so much more ahead in farm. But right now, I think he sold his Juggernaut, so he's gonna get the fan club. Gim, send leads. Send leads. No, don't send leads. Well, actually, the leads would probably be too slow to get there anyways, but Gim, that did allow Gim to catch up in farms, which is not good for Tom, so now they're even in farms, just about. I think Tom might have his 4-2, I can't tell yet. No, he still has a 4-1, or 4 something. But round 22 is coming. Tom sends a mob. Will that force Gim to get some more 0-3, or... Yeah, he will be fine, most certainly. His chippers will just eat the ceramics, and he sends another Moab? I don't really see the point in that, but he farm swaps. Gim doesn't look like he's farm swapping, so is he saving money, or what is he trying to do? Is he gonna rush? He pulled out the balloon section. I think he's gonna try and send a ZOMG, if I'm certain. And he actually is dying to naturals. He has to hit his energy right here, and now he's lower in lives. So Tom can just focus on farming if he needs to, but it doesn't look like either of them are. They're not placing another 3-0 farm to get ready to swap. They're just kind of chilling on their 4-0, 4-2 farms. Oh, now Gim is going for it. I'm not sure about Tom. Oh, yeah. I guess once Tom saw Gim place the farm, then he was like, oh, okay, I'm good. Don't need to save money. So what else? I'm really hoping we're going to see a rush here, because these are the rounds where people will die. You need to rush like 22 through 26, especially against farms, because if you let farms get a bunch of farms, get a bunch of farms, if that makes any sense. I think you could sell like 3 4-2 farms. If you get 3 4-2 farms, you could sell them all, and then I believe have enough money for a chipper stall and a fan club, which will defend you way past round 38, which is easy. So we are seeing a ZOMG sent by Tom. Tom does have to sell his 4-2 farm to get a chipper up. He is gonna chipper the ZOMG layer. I believe it's more efficient just to get up a chipper stall instead of actually chipper. So I'm confused if you guys are actually understanding what I'm trying to say here, but you know what I mean. You can see what I'm talking about, but I much rather do what Sven does and just chipper stall and fan club it than get the 4-0 chipper. But he's doing it now, and he's really killing his money, because he's probably going to need a second fan club and a second chipper stall. So he is going to... no, he doesn't need this. Actually, is he about to die? He looks like he's dying, but his fan club came in pretty clutch for him right there. And Gim sends 2 BFBs, so... he can't really get his farming back. This is... I could almost guarantee that this is the end for Tom, just because of how behind he is in farming. Even though Gim doesn't have his farm, Tom is out of money. He just is, because of the shipper stall. And now Gim is sending his UMG, and he's dying to natural, so that's the end for Tom. So, GG, 1-0, Gim. We are moving on to game 2, which will be offside. Let's talk about offside. There's been a lot of strategies that have emerged, from Boomer to Engineer to Eco to all this random stuff. And I'm curious to see if any of these players will pull something new out, you know? Because I always like facing Chris's Engineer strategy. Because it's just fun, it's new, it's like... You get to learn new things, and it just makes the game fun, fuzzy, instead of just facing this average little dart strategy. I'm not insulting either player. The strategy is OP. But when it comes to round 13, the Juggernauts can't handle. You need like a bunch of Juggernauts and a bunch of 0-3 to defend Zebras. And I'm saying that because I know a way to defend it with only one Juggernaut and a couple of 0-3. But I'm not gonna tell my secrets, because my secrets are OP. But there are being pinks sent against each other. I think it's just to enforce them to get another 0-3 Dart Monkey, which Gim gets a 0-2 and doesn't use energy. I don't understand why Gim isn't being more energy whorish like Tom, energy whorish like KOTH players. He's just like being, he's like it's like he doesn't have infinite energy, but I know he does because he still has that 20 there, or maybe he doesn't. I'm not sure. I haven't been paying attention that much. But Tom has a 0-3 and Gim doesn't, so it kind of makes a farming eco pretty average, since Gim was more rushy early game, and we're setting a small green rush layered with pinks. It will maybe get a little bit of lives on Gim. Nope, because that Dart Monkey was just like, hey, no, and yeah. But we'll see layered blacks. No, maybe. Gim is getting his third 3-0 Dart Monkey, or 0-3 Dart Monkey down. Not 0-3. It's not even upgraded yet. What are you talking about, you idiot? Just stop. But they both have spare Dart Monkeys down for round 8, because round 8 is deadly. And when I say deadly, I mean very deadly. On this map, if your Dart Monkeys are chasing, then those yellows will run right through. They will just like annihilate you. But Gim looks like he's playing it safe. He has that Dart Monkey at the top, ready for a catapult. And Tom does seem to be going for a layered rush, but he did get the catapult, and he still loses a ton of lives, just because he didn't have enough 0-3 Dart Monkeys up. And even with the catapult and 2 0-3 Dart Monkeys, that still did a ton of damage to Gim. But round 10 is coming up. Are we going to see some greed? Yes, Gim does upgrade his farm, and that could be his doom. Is dead. Okay, but the Juggernaut is sent. My god, talk! Just talk, okay? But it led insta regrows, which is easily 20 lives. 20 lives down for Gim. But there is a regrow White Rush, which is... It doesn't look like it's doing much, but he has to use his energy, and he survives with 1 life. I honestly thought he was gonna die there. Oh, so Gim sells all his farms and gets ready for a counter rush, and so does Tom. Tom sells all his farms and goes for a rush first, but Gim gets up a fan club, places in a couple extra Dart Monkeys, and defends the rush. But now Tom is ultimately doomed, because he can't do anything. He's gonna try and get some Juggernauts with energy, but that's not gonna be enough, because... yeah. So that's a GG 2-0 win for Gim. Gim OP, 1 life OP. I thank you all for watching, and yeah, I'll see you guys next time.